class in here, and it's day 15 of our 21-day core and booty challenge. And today, all you're going to need is a medium to maybe heavier dumbbell and your yoga mat. So let's get started. We're going to start in a hover hold. So we're going to be up in a bear crawl hover hold, I call this, but your shoulders, elbows, wrists are in one straight line. Your hips and your knees are level, toes are curled under. You're going to lift and hover those knees above the floor. You're going to tap your right hand to your left knee, and then your left hand to right knee. So you're just going to keep alternating. We have 10 of these. So hips are staying nice and level. I always say you want to be able to balance a cup of coffee on your hips. And that was 10 for me. We're going to go ahead and flip on over. Pullovers now with a toe dip. So what that's going to look like is you're going to grab that dumbbell, lay down on your back, and you're going to have your legs up at tabletop. Low back, push to the floor. You're going to take the weight overhead in a pullover. I should move that pillow. And then you're going to come to chest height. And then you're going to go ahead and dip those toes to the floor, keeping that low back down. All right, so you're going to keep up with that movement. Move my pillow out of the way. So you're going to go ahead and reach those arms overhead, shoulders, try to stay down the back, and then your toe dip. If the toe dip is too hard with both toes going down, you can alternate your right and then your left toe. So you're going to decide what is best for you as you do this move. So everyone, it might look just a little bit different. And so right and then left toe is going to look like this. And that is going to be alternating each time. Low back again is pushed down. We got 2 to go. And then if you did day 14, you'll know that today we're just doing 2 sets. So we just have 2 times through today's workout. And done. And then we're going to go ahead, put the weight down. I'm going to move it over there. We're going to stay on our backs though. We're going to do crisscross crunch to lengthen. So legs are up at tabletop. You're going to crisscross like a bicycle. And then you're going to lengthen arms and legs, low back, push down. So it's crisscross, lengthen. So keep up with that, exhaling as you do that bicycle to that lengthen, low back, stays down. If this is too hard on the neck, you can just keep your hands behind your head as you lengthen those legs. And crisscross, lengthen. We're almost there. We got 2 to go. Last one. Good. Now we're going to be back on we're going to stay right where we are actually. We're going to do a single leg bridge with an abduction. So you're going to go ahead and take your right leg parallel to your left. You're going to push through your left heel in your bridge. You're going to take your right leg out to the side, not super, super far. Bring it back in, lower back down. So it's up, out, in, down. So as you're doing this, when you bring it out to the side, stabilize to that left leg. Make sure that left leg is not moving around on you. So that's your stabilizer. You're trying to work that glute. So it is anchoring you down as you bring your right leg out and back in. You got 2 more on this side, and then we will do the other side. Last one. And notice my hands are up towards the sky, and done. That's to help so I don't kind of cheat with my arms. So my hands are up in that robot arm. Left leg is up, out, in, and down. So again, you're going as far away, and each side might be a little bit different height in terms of, or distance going out, depending on your glute and depending on your stabilization. And this should not hurt the low back. If it is, just go ahead and do a single leg bridge pulse and don't bring the leg out to the side. Last 2. Last one. Very good. Now we're flipping over, side plank. We're going to do a side plank with a hip dip to a leg raise. So from your toes or your knees, I'm going to show you first on the knees. So what that's going to look like is you'll dip the hip towards the floor, and then the top leg will raise. If you want to do it from your toes, you're going to be doing that hip dip and lift. So wherever you're at, we have 10 of these, and this is our last move before we repeat. So you kind of get a feel for today's workout. 2 more. Good, other side. So once more, toes or knees, it's whatever you find best for you. So everyone's going to be at a different spot. I like to keep my hand up towards the sky just to open up my chest. And it's good for posture, especially because a lot of us are in that rounded position most of the day on our phones, computers, working, driving. 2 more. Last one. Woo! All right. Woo! Back to the beginning. Let's go. Hover hold. Opposite knee tap outs. Toes curled under. Hips are are right below those knees. Staying up, tapping opposite elbow or opposite hand to opposite knee. One more each side. Very good. Grab your dumbbell. Pullovers this time with the toe dips. Arms are straight up to the sky. Legs are at parallel. Taking it back behind you, bringing it to chest height, dipping those toes down. Low back stays pushed to the mat. Exhale as you pull those arms forward above the chest. We're going to finish this one strong. We're almost done for today. And I will tell you, the next few days, they are challenging, so use this one as a nice, maybe rest. Maybe not rest, but you know what I mean. We got a couple hard days coming up with challenging moves. And done. Putting the weight off to the side. Criss-cross crunch to lengthen. So that slow bicycle, back stays down. Alternating. Low back is down. Halfway. Last 3. Last 2. Last 1. All right, single leg bridge abductions. So go ahead, right leg parallel to the left, hips lift, right leg out, in and down. We got 10 of these, each side. Arms again can be robot arms up towards the sky. But really pushing through that left glute to stabilize, left heel. And that activates that hamstring, which is the back of that left leg. One more. And other side. Left leg is parallel, hips lift. And repeating. We're looking really good, feeling strong. Also good for the pelvic floor. To help do that an adduction, which means you're bringing your leg away from your body and then back to the body. Last 2. Last 1. Very good. Flipping now, side planks. Last move today, hip dip to that leg raise, 10 each side, and then you will be done today. Try and keep that arm lifted halfway. Last 2. Last 1. Other side. Elbows down, hips are lifted, hip dip to that leg raise. And you might each, like for me, my left side, I don't know why, I prefer that for my planks. Seems to be stronger even though I'm right-handed. So we always have a side that we prefer. Last 2. Last 1. Woo! And we did it. Made it through day 15. Finishing this challenge strong. We're almost there. I'll see you at the next workout.